Hi, I'm Jenny. Welcome to Mysterious Writings YouTube channel. As you know, we first must ask the questions in order to find the answers, and that is what Mysterious Writings does. So please join me in this next episode as we ask the question, are the first 4 clues to the Forrest Fenn treasure hunt solved? Let's take a look. One of the first times Forrest mentioned searchers having solved the first clues was in September 2012. He said, "Several months ago, some folks correctly mentioned the first 2 clues to me in an email, and then they went right past the other 7, not knowing they had been so close. Alas, and Dame Fortune, so often a fickle and seductive witch, never spun her wheel to lure them back." We might question then, since Forrest has made statements that searchers were 500 feet away and then later only 200 feet away from the treasure, were those first searchers 500 feet away or more from the treasure? I think the first public mention of being specifically 500 feet away was in 2013, but in an email on 10/10 of 2012, this statement by Forrest was shared. It was shortly after him saying the first clues were solved. Some few have stopped within several hundred feet of the correct location and then passed it by. I think it is safe to say those first searchers of 2012 were not 200 feet within the treasure, but more around the 500 mark, and had solved the first 2 clues, although didn't confidently know it. We can suppose this from a feature question with Mysterious Writings in June of 2014, because it is clear Forrest understood the use of several, which means more than 2, but not more than many. And this is the quote that he uses. Now I will test you, wordsmith. Write down the full definition of the word several, then Google it and learn that many of us don't fully understand some of the words we use every day. However, Forrest did. It seems that around the time Forrest began commenting about searchers possibly solving 4 clues, although he wasn't certain, the 200-foot remark had started getting tossed around. In November 2015, Forrest seemed to connect the 200 feet with the 4 clues. Here's that question and answer leading to such an idea. The question, are there signs that people are getting closer to solving your puzzle? How many clues have people solved now? And Forrest answers, searchers have come within about 200 feet. Some may have solved the first 4 clues, but I'm not certain. Under this assumption that there is a connection between 4 clues and 200 feet, it seems that 2 clues solved can get you within 500 feet. However, solving 4 clues will get you within 200 feet of the treasure. If this is the case, then wouldn't the distance of where a searcher is at solving 2 clues and those searchers solving 4 clues be only a difference of 300 feet? What would this scenario suggest for the line not far but too far to walk to be? Is it a clue, or is it just a line that goes with and take it in the canyon down? To consider this, 300 feet doesn't seem too far to walk to me, and so this suggests Forrest might not be counting the line too far to walk as one of the clues, but instead an instruction which goes with where warm waters halt and take it in the canyon down. The 3rd clue would then be put in below the home of Brown. What I consider an important possibility from the 200 and 500 foot statements is mostly that if a searcher solved the first 2 clues, and supposing those clues are where warm waters halt and take it in the canyon down, those searchers may not have stopped at the right location and passed the other 7, suggesting the point that they passed it by, they were within 500 feet. However, the possible searchers who solved 4 clues, supposing the clues were where warm waters halt, the canyon down, home of Brown, and moving in the place no place for the meek, may have stopped at the correct location after canyon down too far to walk, walked some in the no place for the meek, and got within 200 feet. This suggests Forrest is not counting the line not far but too far to walk as a clue in itself, but goes along with take it in the canyon down. Still a vital piece, as the whole entire poem is, but these 2 lines may be 1 clue altogether. So from those 200 and 500 foot statements and the connection to solving the 2 and 4 clues, can we deduce that the first 4 clues are, number 1, begin it where warm waters halt, number 2, and take it in the canyon down, not far but too far to walk, number 3, put in below the home of Brown, number 4, from there is no place for the meek. I think it is a possibility, however, nothing is a certainty until the chest is found. Subscribe, and I'll see you next time as we continue to ask questions here on Mysterious Writings.